close again. It seems like every time we play the top teams, you put in always a perfect game plan, perfect performance, you just can't get that result.
I know. Do you know what? I'm really disappointed we've conceded 3 because it's not like us. We're one of the 4th best defensive team in the league, so to concede 3 is a bit disappointing. But like, to go ahead, I'm so glad to see Rins because she's been working so hard, and I see her clinically finishing in training. So to actually apply it against the league champions was incredible, and then Fernie's finish, what a worldie that was! It was incredible. So pleased with her, the way that she's took on board just ownership and leadership in the team. She's been an incredible signing. So it was a good performance for us. The fact that we've come so close to walk away with a point, but to come away empty-handed is obviously tough. It's because we want to win every game. We said let's make sure if we can't get the 3, let's try and get the 1, and we didn't get any, so that's a bit disappointing. But I think we've got to look at the errors that we made tonight, and we've got to perfect them. So we'll be reflecting on them tomorrow in training, and then we've got to go and take them to Chelsea on Sunday, and that's important that we do that. But so many positives. I think that was the second game of the second half of the season. We've got 9 left, so if coming here today, no one would have thought we would have performed like that against Arsenal. People would have wrote us off straight away and thought it was an easy win for Arsenal, and if you would have asked Arsenal, they wouldn't have said that was an easy win because we worked so hard to make it difficult for them. So onwards and upwards for us. We've got to make sure we recover really well now, because it's a real tight turnaround to then go and play Chelsea on Sunday, which is going to be another tough test.
Yeah, I know you've told me before about Furness's sort of impact on the squad, and especially on Rizzola. It was nice to see them link up for that first goal as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, they get on really well. I think she's been a good role model for Rinsey to keep her on task, so it's good to see them two link up and get the goal. So yeah, no, look, there's loads of positives, but obviously right now it's still a little bit raw and a little bit disappointing to be away empty-handed. Just like Christy, come back.
You spoke about some of the errors and the mistakes. I think especially in the first half, the amount of times that that your team gave the ball away in your own half. That must be really, really frustrating for you as a manager when it's just the basics that seem to be going wrong.
Yeah, but Braddles will say it. She gave the ball away 3 times, literally give it to them in our defensive third. But it didn't cost us. I think we've had 2 weeks of not playing a game. It's always tough. We've had two-week break. It's broke up our momentum, so it's difficult. But I thought, you know what, the mistakes that we did make when we give it away, we've got to learn from, make sure we do the basics well. But I just thought for the full 90 minutes, our standards are really high, and if we keep our standards as high as that for the rest of the season, we're going to be all right. 9 games left for the league, 9 games.
It's going to be a heavy end of the season as well, with obviously the backlog of all the games and all the postponements. Do you think it's going to be make or break for the relegation battle?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. When you perform like that with that much heart and spirit and desire, no, not at all. And quality as well. We've been questioning, when are we going to score? When are we going to score an open play? Well, there we go. We've done it against one of the best in the league. So it'll take us a while. Probably tomorrow we'll start smiling again at actually the things that we did do well. But we have to make sure we're focusing on our next league game and we're getting those points ticked off and climbing back up that table, because the only way is up for us.
Yeah. And you touched on it before about sort of preparing for games when you've had. Was it 18 days since your last game, I think, coming into this? How is it mentally for the players and for yourself as staff, knowing that you haven't played for so long and yet you've got to try and get them into that match day mindset again?
I think it's tough for us as staff as well, because you prep to play Birmingham, you do all that week's prep, you analyse the opposition, you work on it on the grass, and then you turn up and it's off. It's tough. And then you do the same for Everton. You're ready on having our pre-match, and then it's off. So that's tough, but they're a professional group. We have a good positive culture. Everybody just digs deep and keeps going. There's no negativity in our camp. We managed to do our match day -1 prep here. Chester FC have been incredible in terms of accommodating us. You can see the groundsmen are already out looking after the pitch for us. We're not used to that, so this is a real good home. It's been a good home. It's great to have atmosphere at our game as well, because you can hear the fans. At Prenton you can't always hear that, so it's been a good night tonight, and hopefully there'll be many more. But when the final whistle goes, with 3 points at the end of it.
I know you're not involved in the pitch issues, but as a manager, obviously you commented on the atmosphere, but would you like to see like yourselves play more games at a stadium like Chester?
Absolutely. This stadium is perfect for us. People laugh because it's in Wales or whatever. But
Yeah, we were sat in Wales.
But Raza likes it because she's a Welsh international, so she likes this pitch. No, I think it's incredible. It's good. Look at it. It's got grass on it. What more do you want? We're not used to that. So no, I'm really happy with the way that Chester FC have supported us, and the club has supported us to make this a quick turnaround to make sure that we could play this game tonight. Because there was a moment where we were thinking, God, where are we going to play our home games? Well, the club have done everything they can to make sure this happens, working closely with Chester. So we're just grateful that it's gone ahead and it's a good surface, and hopefully this will be our home for the rest of the season.
And are you getting any support from the FA in terms of like the pitch requirements that you need to hold WSL games?
Yeah, they've been down and done their assessments, and this is why the game's been allowed to go ahead tonight. It's been good. It's been on BT Sport tonight, and it's been able to accommodate. So it's done everything that it's needed to. I think this is the right size for us. So I know it's blue, that's the one thing I would change, but I don't think I'll get away with painting Chester's seats red. But yeah, no, I'm
Shout
happy.
out to the volunteers, get them all down.
Get them all down. No, it's been great here tonight.
Well done, guys.
Happy?